What it is, what's up, you guys? For today's video is gonna be like kind of a chatty video. I'm pretty much just going to talk about my BBL and like update you guys on how it's been, what's going on, because it's officially been 1 year since my surgery. I got my surgery June 3rd, I think, of last year. So now it's officially been a year. So I want to give you guys an update of like how my body has changed, how it healed, recovery, and everything like that. I did post a question little thingy on Instagram so you guys could like ask me questions and stuff, so I'm gonna be answering those questions, and I'll show you guys like how like my body is looking, how I feel about it, and things like that towards the end. Before moving forward with this video, I just wanted to give a trigger warning ahead of time for topics having to do with body dysmorphia or just body image in general. So if that makes you uncomfortable, then you guys could go ahead and click out of this video and just watch my other BBL related videos, because those have a lot of information as well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here to listen and to keep watching. So pretty much just to recap, I did get a BBL last year. I went to Miami. I went with my best friend and we both got one together. I do have a full vlog up on my channel. I will try to link it down below or attach it somehow to this video, because that vlog was very informative. I told you like who my doctor was, booking, how much it was, like that video, and also my Q&A video has a lot more information than this video might have, because I don't want to keep repeating myself. I always get questions like, who's your doctor, how much was it? I've answered those questions like 10 billion times. So if you guys want to know like just like the basics of like setting up my appointment, the process, the recovery, blah blah blah, I have all that covered already on my channel. So this video is just gonna be like a little update on like the recovery and how my body has changed, because my body has changed a lot in this past year, and it's kind of hard for me to talk about it because I am someone who like, I'm not 100% comfortable in my body. So for me to like talk about it is really hard, but I always want to be like transparent with you guys, because I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love your body so much, like I want to get my body done like yours, like I'm gonna send your body to my doctor. I don't really show my body off. Even since I got my surgery, I don't really like show my body off that often, because I am still like very uncomfortable in it, and that's kind of just like one of my personal struggles. It's something I've been going through like my whole life since I was in like maybe middle school. I just never really liked my body. I like my body more now, I just don't love it like 100%. So let's start from the beginning. I went through my surgery. At first I was just like, it's not really like showing that much, but I was like optimistic. I wore my faja every single day. I wore it all day for 23 hours a day. So I pretty much did everything right. I did everything that the doctor told me. I got my massages every single day for the first like 2 weeks, I think, and then I switched it to every other day. Then I switched it to 3 times a week. So if you guys don't know, a huge part of BBL is the aftercare. So that's pretty much what I'm going to cover, is everything post surgery that I did and that I had to go through. I actually continued wearing my faja for 8 months after surgery, but I would only wear it at nighttime. So now at this point, I just completely stopped wearing my faja. I don't even wear it to sleep anymore. Honestly, that shit is really annoying to put on, and it's really uncomfortable to sleep in or just to like walk around in. I hated the faja. That was like honestly the worst. This video might be all over the place because I don't have any like plan. I'm kind of just like speaking off the top of my head. I actually really started to like love my body. My body started looking really nice, and like my stomach was like really toned and like defined and stuff, and it was just like looking so snatched. My hips were looking so wide. My booty was like really nice, and like notice how I'm saying was, because it was nice during that period of time, and like my body has changed. Like I said, it has changed since then. A lot of people have concerns about like the liposuction belly, where like you could tell when a bitch has lipo or when she has a BBL, because her stomach just like looks like kind of like off, like it looks kind of like wrinkly maybe, like I don't know, it looks kind of lumpy. And I did go through that during my recovery, where my stomach like looked lumpy and it looked kind of like uneven, it looked kind of weird. I did kind of have that like lumpiness, which like really like worried me, but for the most part my stomach was on flat sis. So like I did not have a care in the world. I was just like, I don't care. Like I was eating whatever the fuck I wanted. I was eating so much because the doctor told me like, if you want your booty to be fat and stay fat, like you have to eat a lot. I'm very mindful of what I eat, But after the doctor like kind of gave me the okay, like he was just like, no, you need to eat a lot, sis. I was like, all right, say less. I'm about to go crazy because I love to eat, but I hold back obviously because, you know, I want to stay like healthy and I want to stay like, and I have like digestion problems, whatever. It's like that's like a whole nother story. So I was eating a lot. I wasn't really happy with how my body was looking because I had a really snatched and toned stomach, but I was gaining all the weight in other places. So I like my arms tend to gain a lot of weight. I don't know why. Like my legs can literally be like 2 little toothpicks and then my arms will just be thick as fuck. So I was getting a lot of weight in my arms and upper back, and that's just where like my body like tends to harvest all like my weight gain. Every single time I gain weight, it just goes to my upper body. It really didn't make sense having a thicker upper body, like a fluffy upper body, and then like a snatched waist and like 2 little like twig legs, because like my legs are skinny, y'all. Like my legs do not gain weight. I'm not a thick girl. Like my legs just don't gain weight. I don't know why. It's how my jeans are set up. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Yeah, so I was like just not really fucking with it, and then I started to notice that my stomach was getting a lot less toned, and this started happening when I cut back the faja to wearing it only during the night instead of all day. It went from being like super snatched and tiny to starting getting like a little bit more fluffy, a little bit more like softer. Like it was like firm, sis. Like it was like hard as a wool, but then it started getting like a little fluffier. It started getting like a little like wider, like not like super like, oh my gosh, it's going back to like my old body, but it wasn't as snatched as it was in the beginning. And I was like, this cannot be. I was like, how is this possible that I only got my BBL less than a year ago and my body is like not even like snatched anymore, like, you know? So I was like really sad. Like you guys have no idea, because I went from like finally loving my body, because like I've hated my body my whole life. Like I want to be honest, like I have a lot of body issues. I don't want to talk about it because I'm gonna start crying. So when I first got my BBL, I was like, oh my god, like my body issues are gone. Like I don't have to hate myself anymore. Like I finally love my body. Oh my god, hold on. Let me get it together. You know, it stems from like a deeper issue, so it's really hard to like break out of that, you know? So especially me with the job that I have, it's very appearance based. So I'm constantly looking at myself, looking at my appearance. I have to wear clothes that shows my body, you know? So it's something really hard for me to break out of. And then after I got my surgery, I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't have to feel that way anymore because my stomach was gone. I had more of a shape. I know a lot of people are gonna say, why didn't you just work out? I know a lot of people have said that, but I actually found this picture and I really wanted to show this to you guys. This was my picture when I was working out. I was working out like 5 to 6 times a week, 2 hours a day. And this was how my body looked, and it was a fit body, very athletic, but it wasn't the body that I wanted. I definitely wanted a curvier body. I wish I could love myself how I looked then, but I just couldn't, you know? So I went and got the surgery and I loved my body for the first time. So then when my body started to change, I got really scared. Like I got really freaked out because I was just like, oh my god. I started to have those thoughts again. It was just like, oh great, like I loved my body and now I'm starting to hate myself again. Like I was like so pissed because I'm like, come on. It felt good to not have those insecurities anymore, just for it all to come back. And like when it comes back around, it's just like, did I really go through all that pain just to sit here and be insecure still? Like, did I really spend all that money just to still at the end of the day not like how my body looks? I really didn't think I was gonna like get this emotional. I thought this was just gonna be like a fun chatty video. I'm sorry guys, I forget sometimes how much this affects me. I remember saying in my BBL video, I was just like, after getting the surgery, I felt like my life really changed, and a lot of people didn't understand that. They're like, how does a big butt change your life? And it's just like, it's a deeper rooted issue. It's not just, oh I want a fat ass, like it's oh just so I can like shake it around in the club. Like no, it's like I actually want to see myself in the mirror and not hate myself and not stop myself from wearing clothes because it doesn't look good on me, and not want to stay in the house because I feel disgusting. Like there's been so many like missed opportunities because I just didn't like how I looked a certain day and I would stay home, you know? So I felt like I didn't have to go through that anymore. But it made me really sad because it was only temporary, and then my body started to change again. Oh my god, I have boogers. My body started to change. I really wasn't working out. Like I said, I was eating a lot and it just wasn't good for my body, for my recovery, for my mental health. You guys know I work from home, so I do spend a lot of time at home, sitting down in the bed, not really being active. I decided to start working out. Working out really did help me. I haven't really gone that consistently, but even just like once or twice a week, I feel like helped me a lot mentally and helped me start to like my body a little bit more again. So fast forward to now, a year later, I have completely changed my diet. I was just like, you know what, even though the doctor told me to eat a lot, it's not really working out for me. I kind of just like rearranged my diet. So now I do eat very clean. I eat at home a lot. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat like sweets or sugars or desserts or things like that. Like I will like every now and then because I like that stuff, y'all. Like I'm a sugar girl. Like I love pastries, I love sweets, I love dessert and things like that. But I really had to cut that shit out because I felt like that is what was fucking up my stomach, internally and externally. Like inside, like I just felt sick all the time, and then outside, like I was just getting fluffy. Like my midsection was getting all fluffy again. So I cut that stuff out. I like started like working out a little bit more, going out a little bit more, and obviously it helps now that it's summertime, so like I'm outside a lot more. I am like slowly starting to like my body a little bit more, but with, you know, cutting back on calories and working out, obviously I lost a lot of my figure because of that. Because, you know, losing weight, obviously you're gonna lose the fat in your butt. Hold on, someone's calling me. My brother just got here, so I have to like pick up the pace on this video. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so like I lost a lot of my figure because, you know, I'm eating less now and working out and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much just like learning to love like myself and my new body, and it's really hard. But those are just like some of the struggles. I feel like obviously everyone's journey is different, everyone's story is different. Me personally, I've just had so many issues with my body prior to my surgery that kind of just like, you know, continued after surgery. Obviously even like a year into my surgery, I'm still taking these baby steps of like finding my comfort zone with my body and what I wear and how I present myself on a daily basis. So yeah, I mean, those were like, don't get me wrong, like my whole BBL, I don't regret it at all. I actually really like, I'm happy that I went through with it, because sometimes I see like before pictures of my body and I'm just like, I feel bad for the girl that I used to be prior to my surgery, and I love the girl that I am now. Even though I do have some of the struggles still, it's not to the extent that they were. I know like it sounds like all bad, I was boohoo crying and stuff, but there's a lot of like good things that came out of this. I don't know, I don't want to promote surgery. Like that's not the point of this video at all. Like I hate when people are like, oh, you're adhering to the beauty standards. I don't want to do that at all. I just like, this is something that I really wanted for myself, and I don't want to look like a Kardashian. I don't want to look like, you know, all these girls on the internet. Like I just want to feel comfortable in my skin and feel like I look good in clothes that I want to wear. Like I don't want to feel like, oh, that's nice but I can't pull it off. I want to be like, yes, put that shit on me right now. Like, you know, I don't knock surgery at all, but I don't want to promote it and say everyone needs a BBL to be happy. Like that's so not the case. I could not love myself for the way I looked, even though I tried so hard. So now I kind of do love myself a little bit more, and I feel like gaining that confidence has brought me a long way in this past year alone. So now I feel like I am more confident as a woman, and a lot of opportunities have presented itself to me because of that. Like I'm not saying because my ass is fat like my life is lit now. Like no, because I am able to gain that confidence, and because I'm able to love myself, I'm able to carry myself in a different way. So that is why I said like my BBL changed my life, because it really did. Not only like externally but like internally, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much where I am now. I kind of want to show you guys some before and afters and how my body currently looks and what I like slash dislike about it now. But this is not to encourage you guys to feel bad about yourselves. This is how I feel personally about myself. Like there's so many women out there that with natural bodies, and I'm like, she looks the fuck good. And women with surgery bodies, I'm like, she look the fuck good too. This is just my personal beef with my body that I like need to get over. But it'll take some time. Like, we're working on it. But yeah, so I want to show you guys my body, which I'm scared about. But okay, so this is how my body looks. Let me fix this angle a little bit. Like I was saying, my stomach is a lot less toned. I still have this like freaking V cut, which my doctor gave me, which to me was so random. Like, I remember telling you guys, I'm like, why would you give me a V cut? But whatever, go off. So yeah, you guys could see my waist is not as snatched as it once was. Like, it was literally like this before. Like, it was so small, but now it's just like, it looks like this. Like, it still looks nice, a lot more just like natural. Yeah, my stomach is like not that toned anymore. It's really soft and like squishy now. So this is it from the side. Okay, this is it like relaxed. So it's not super flat like it once was. Like, it was literally like this before, but like now it's like this. And like I think it still looks nice. I'm still able to wear like bodycon stuff and not feel like super self-conscious, but it is a little lumpy if you ask me. So I want to show you guys like up close, kind of like there's like a little like lump in it. Can you guys see it? Like right here, it's like right above the belly button. There's just like one little lump right here. So it's like, I wish it would be like more smooth. Like, I don't know. I hope this video is like not toxic because I'm like pointing out my flaws. I feel like this kind of is like problematic. Like, I feel bad, but I do want to like just talk about it and like get it off my chest at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, this is what my body looks like. So, oh yeah, girl, the main thing, hello, the butt. Look at my butt, girl. Tell me that shit did not shrink, girl. I feel like it's so small now. It's just like a little like perky, like little bubble butt. It just looks like that. So yeah, this is my butt. This is my body from the back. This is what it looks like. Right. I think it still looks nice, but I do miss having like a super snatched like waist, but it's fine. Girl, you know what? Either way, I feel like it's fine. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Also, I want to show you guys my scars because it did leave scars. I don't want to like show my booty crack. Okay, I feel like there you guys could see it right here. I do still have scars under my boobs, which aren't noticeable obviously because like your boobs like kind of like cover them. Had armpit lipo too, like the little like chubby part of your armpit. Those scars actually went away, which was very interesting. I actually just noticed that the other day, like those scars went away. I'm just working on eating healthy, working out, loving myself a little bit more. I have like, the thing is with me, I have my good days and bad days. Like, there's so many days where I'm like obsessed with myself and I'm like, ooh, I look the fuck good, and then some days where I'm like, ew. Like, I'm just like not feeling myself at all, and I'm just like, I just want to like wear like a big t-shirt and like hide. But yeah, for the most part, I don't regret getting the surgery at all. It was a very traumatizing experience, not gonna lie, and the recovery is very intense and it was very painful. My recovery was it was so hard on me. I don't know, maybe I just have a low pain tolerance, but I was really down bad. Yeah, I was just like in the house bored as fuck. So something that really helped me when I was bored in recovery were the skills I learned on Skillshare, who was the sponsor for today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning, wants to explore their creativity, and learn new skills. Skillshare has tons of classes to choose from, such as creative classes like creative writing, freelance and entrepreneurship, as well as film and video classes, plus a bunch of other ones that would match your goals and interests. Something that I really wanted to work on during my recovery was really learning how to edit and kind of better my channel and grow on YouTube. So I decided to take the class YouTube Success Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD, which was by Marquise Brown Lee, who is a YouTuber like me. While taking the class, I really learned how to plan and script out my videos, which is something I never really did before, as well as learning strategies to grow my channel. It made the classes really fun and interesting to follow along with. Some added benefits to Skillshare are being ad-free, so you guys can stay in the zone while you're learning a new skill and not get distracted. They also offer new premium classes being launched each week, so you guys always have something new to learn and to check out. And their entire catalog is now available with subtitles in French, Spanish, German, and Portuguese. So if you have a skill that you've been interested in learning, Skillshare now has an offer for the first 1,000 people. Who use the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you guys can learn a new skill, because I really feel like there's something for everybody on there. So once again, shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back into it. I think now it's time to answer some questions. Y'all sent me a lot of questions. questions. I know everyone's like super curious about it, so I want to be like as open and honest as possible, but not gonna lie, my battery is dying, so let's try to get through it quickly. So first of all, there's a lot of pervs sending pervy questions, which I don't appreciate, but it's fine. What you gonna do? Someone said pain level. Girl, that is the most intense pain I ever felt in my life. A lot of people ask me about fluffing, which is something in the BBL community where your butt starts out small and then slowly fluffs out. That didn't happen for me. It kind of like what I saw after surgery is kind of what I got. My stomach did shrink, so like in comparison the hips look wider, but for the most part my hips did not grow at all at any point in my recovery. Once it has maintaining the weight been hard. I kind of touched on this already. My weight does just fluctuate naturally. I've always been like that as a person. My weight goes up and down depending on my life at the moment, depending on my mental health at the moment. I'm pretty much the same weight that I was when I went into surgery. Someone asked me if I noticed a change in my belly button. No, actually. I think my belly button looks exactly the same that it did before. I was still able to put my belly ring in and stuff. During like the recovery process, when you're wearing the faja a lot, your belly button does kind of get like squished, but I guess like once you stop wearing the faja, it kind of goes back to normal. Someone said, does your ass still jiggle? Is it soft? I think so. I've always had like a firm butt, even before surgery. It feels like, it literally just feels like my butt. Like it doesn't feel like hard or like weird or anything. I also think my doctor didn't really put too much fat in my butt. Like he mainly put it in my hips. That's what I think. I'm not sure, because I had butt going in, but I had no hips, so I think all my fat is just sitting right here on my hips. Someone said, would you get another? That shit was mad traumatizing, but low-key I might. Not anytime soon, but after I have kids, I think I will do like the whole mommy makeover kind of thing. No time soon. Like probably like in 10 years or something like that. Oh my god, someone said, do you get catcalled? Yes, all the fucking. Oh my god, you guys, my battery literally just died, but I'm almost done, so I hope you guys don't hate me, but I am filming on my iPhone now. Someone said, do I get catcalled a lot? Hell yeah, I do, especially depending on what I wear. Like obviously if I wear like a fitted like sundress, I'm gonna get catcalled a lot, but a lot of times I'll be dressing like a dude. I'll wear some baggy sweatpants and a baggy t-shirt or like a baggy hoodie or something. No, the catcalling in New York is ridiculous. Like it needs to stop. It needs to stop. We need to do better. The only thing, guys, I like actually forgot to talk about this. Hold on. My hips are uneven. They are uneven. So like look, this one, as you can see, the fat is lower than this one. This one's like up here. This one's like down here. So like my hips are uneven, and also all the fat kind of like went to one little spot. Like I want my hips to look like this more, like a little bit more rounder, give it like a little bit more BBL effect. But I mean, I don't hate it either. It looks a little bit more natural than like if like my hips were like mad high up, you know what I mean? That's the only thing. If I ever got like a BBL again, I would just want to like correct it. I got a question on the recovery process. The doctor said to fully recover it was 8 months, so that's why around that time, that's when I stopped wearing the faja. Oh my god, everyone's calling me. Jeez, leave me alone. I hate when people call my phone. Like please just text me. Like I hate when people call me. Even though it was a long and hard recovery, we made it, girl. We here. Someone asked me if I've gotten like more attention after. Hell yeah. It's actually really kind of like disappointing to hear it or to see it, because like I was always like a cute girl. Obviously my face hasn't changed, but I noticed men treat me so differently now that I have a BBL. It's like sickening, honestly, because it's just like, wow, like you seriously just like me for my body at this point, and it's like so obvious. So I kind of like mentally, I'm like, is it just because I carry myself more confidently? Do they just like my confidence? No, bitch, they like your butt, and I know that. You know that. I know that. It's really like crazy to think about it. I got a question that said, let's see a before and after. Okay, so let's say this is the before. I meant this is the after, but let's put the before right here. I feel like it's really like from the front you do see like a little bit more hip, but I feel like from the back, I feel like it's more noticeable a little bit. The hips definitely come out, and the waist looks really small from the back. You guys can see my legs are dumb skinny, so my doctor was not trying to give me big ass hips. Doctor's like, I want to make sure your butt matches your legs, your thighs, so you don't look crazy out here. So I feel like that's why my BBL kind of has that more natural look. yeah guys, so I'm sure this video is gonna be long enough. It's gonna take me 10 years to edit, so I know I didn't really get to too many questions. I was literally just like crying and throwing up the whole time. If you guys have more questions, I will be happy to answer them. I might do like a little series on TikTok or something, I don't know, but I do want to make sure you guys get your questions answered and don't go into like surgery blindly, and kind of know what to expect a little bit more. If you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching this whole video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hearing me out while I'm like boohoo crying. I really like never cry on this channel. I don't think I've cried on this channel before, but yeah, thanks for hearing me out, you guys. You guys are like honestly my friends. Like, you guys don't even know. I really appreciate you guys just hearing me out. Like, it means so much to me. Love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one.